Hello, this is Szekely. This video is going to be about how to prevent fights from escalating. You know, we all have certain issues that really trigger us. It could be some topics or some issues that we talk about with our partner and we're not able to resolve them. Sometimes it could even be their tone of voice or the way they look at us sometimes that really makes us feel emotional. When we get upset or angry, we usually try to talk about this with our partner. We try to make them see our point of view and have them really hear our feelings about this. However, when we're really upset, that usually doesn't go very well. Because we get really angry, we start yelling, we're not really listening to them, and usually they do the same. And fights end up escalating, and we end up feeling a lot more distant from our partner and a lot more discouraged. So one thing that is important to understand is that when we get really upset, our mind really goes into a fight mode. This is actually a biological response. There's a part of our brain that's in charge of helping us deal when we are in dangerous situations. When we're really upset at our partner, that part of our brain is telling us you're in danger right now. And when you're in danger, you have to either fight or flight, which means withdraw or run away. So when we're trying to fight, we're really doing it with not with our full capacity. Our intellectual capacity is significantly reduced. And our ability to empathize, meaning our ability to really understand our partner's point of view, is lowered significantly. So what happens is we end up saying things that we don't mean. And we're really not able to understand our partner at that point. So we're not able to resolve the conflict. So when you're feeling really triggered, or when there's something that makes you feel very upset or very emotional, the best thing to do is actually to take a timeout. Timeout means taking a break from the conversation and returning to it at a later stage, when both of you are able to make the conversation on a much more calm way. This is an important skill, and there's a few guidelines of how to use it. First thing is you have to make a clear agreement with your partner that you're going to use timeouts when you guys feeling very emotional or very escalated. Because it's important that your partner will understand your intention when you're taking a timeout, and they understand that you're actually doing that in order to make the situation better, in order to be able to talk about it in a better way. Another thing that is important, the second guideline, is to ask for the timeout clearly. So if you're in a situation in which you feel like the conversation is really going the wrong way, it's important for you to really ask for it clearly and say, I want to take a timeout right now. And then the third thing is to, if you're the one who's taking the time out, is to be able to say when you're going to go back to the conversation. So saying things like, let's talk about it in a few hours. Let's talk about it after dinner. Or let's pick it up again tomorrow morning. It's really important to be specific. Because then your partner gets the message that you're going to go back to talk about it and you're not just trying to avoid the conversation. And in the meantime, in the break, it's important for both you and your partner to learn how to relax yourself and get a perspective about the situation. Really ask yourself, why is this issue so important to me? What am I really trying to tell my partner? And maybe if you have some idea, also think about what are they trying to tell you? What do they think about the situation? So then the two of you are able to talk about the same thing from a different way. I hope this will be helpful for you, and thank you for listening.